guys, how's it going? It is Jared HD here. Welcome to episode number 9 of my Wolves Road to Glory Career Mode series. We are going to kick off the episode with a game in the FA Cup against Scunthorpe United, a matchup which we should be winning and progressing hopefully onto the next round of the FA Cup. So yeah, if you guys do go on to enjoy the episode, make sure you leave a like, it really helps me out. And if you are looking for FIFA Ultimate Team coins, make sure you check out ufifa.com. Use the discount code Jared to get 5% off. The link will be in the description down below. But getting back into the gameplay, the FA Cup is a competition which I would like to have a decent run in, of course. But if I don't go too far, it's not going to be the end of me. My main objective, as I have stated many times, is to get promoted into the Championship. But our chances of progressing in the FA Cup don't get off to a bad start, as Dicko gets an absolute screamer outside the box to give us a 1-0 advantage. It was a great shot indeed. It was a good tackle there from, I don't even know who made the tackle, but it was just a crazy strike to get it past the Scunthorpe keeper. And that goal proves to be the vital difference, giving us a 1-0 victory over Scunthorpe United and progressing to the next round of the FA Cup. Very, very impressed with that, of course. Moving on to the next matchup though, it is in the J Paint Trophy against Brentford, a side that we've come up a lot so far in this career mode series, both in the league and I think we might have versed them in the Capital One Cup. But now we are versing them in the J Paint Trophy, and I'm hoping that we can get another victory. We've been on a great run lately of victories. We're still undefeated in the league, which is going to go a long way. And to be fair, there should be no surprises that we're undefeated in the league. Wolves are a side that should really be in the Championship. So an undefeated season is not going to be a surprise to me. But in this game, it was extremely boring, and we're going to penalties quickly as that. We've gone through the full game, we've gone from extra time, no highlights basically at all. There's been a few, but nothing really interesting. So we're going to go to penalties, and Rickett steps up here for us, and he hits it off the bloody crossbar. Oh my, what a terrible penalty miss there from the right back. But Philo right now for Brentford's going to step up against McCary. He goes to the right and puts it on the post to give Brentford a 1-0 advantage on penalties, unfortunately. But the Portuguese man, Marcos Lopez, a very nice penalty there from him, getting it past the Brentford keeper and giving us a 1-all scoreline. Grigg now in the second strike for Brentford. He's going to put it off the post, then it takes another deflection, and McCary somehow saves the goal. It was a very lucky deflection off the post and off the calves. But Jay Cassidy here, he's going to sky it. What type of a penalty is that? Oh my god, taking penalties with lower league players, really low rated players, is not fun at all. That's just terrible. But then we go the wrong way, and unfortunately Judge puts Brentford a long way into the next round of the J Paint Trophy as McAlinden steps up and the keeper saves it. What is happening? I am not happy at all about this, and I'm pretty sure that if Brentford score off this penalty, then they go through and they win the match. And they've done it. Unfortunately, we lose our first ever penalty shootout in a long time, and we lose a very rare game, this time against Brentford in the J Paint Trophy. Not too upset about that. But oh well, you would have liked to do a lot better than that, but oh well, I can't be too upset. We did push Brentford the whole way, and we were playing a pretty weak side. The Wolves board have given us £12,750 for our efforts in the J Paint Trophy, and I thank them for that money. That can go towards new contracts and wages, of course. But the next matchup is finally going to be a Football League 1 matchup. It is against Stevenage at the Wolverhampton Stadium, and hopefully we can get 3 more points in our hope of getting promoted. And we don't have much to worry about from now on besides the FA Cup and the league, because obviously we've been knocked out of the Capital One Cup by Chelsea, and we got knocked out of the J Paint Trophy just then against Brentford. So the league is our real objective now, and we can put a lot of focus into that. Basically all our games are going to be about the league. But in the 8th minute, it is Dicko on the ball here, playing a lovely over the top through ball to Henry, and James Henry's going to take a strike, excuse me, my words are all over the shop today, to give us a 1-0 advantage against Stevenage. Very, very pleased with that, of course. We're going to progress here into the 11th minute as Henry's pass gets intercepted there, and Hartley is on the ball here, passing it off to Missinho. He's going to take a shot and he gets it past, what's our goalkeeper's name? On who I don't even know. But he gives Stevenage a 1-all scoreline, 12 minutes into the game. It's been a very high scoring game so far, but Zalelum right now, the former Arsenal man, passes it to Yasil, and his young German counterpart, gets us a 2-1 advantage over Stevenage. Very, very pleased with that, and the cool Daniel Sturridge celebration. Very happy with that, of course. It is Yesel yet again on the ball, playing a very nice ball over, but it gets intercepted by Yakubu. A good tackle there from Diko. He makes another tackle, passing it off to Yesel, who passes it to O'Hara, and Jamie O'Hara, our former captain, gives us a 3-1 advantage, all but stealing the game for us in the 86th minute. But lads, it is not over yet. Straight off the kickoff, it is Diko on the ball. Diko's going to chop past the defender. He's going to pass it to Yasil. Yasil back to Diko, and Diko gets it past the Stevenage keeper to give us a 4-1 victory over Stevenage. What a very strong second half performance from the lads. Very, very impressed with that, of course. And that is 3 more points towards our championship campaign. Hopefully we can get there, lads, but we've got another game after this international management offer from the Finland Football Association, which we are going to reject, of course. And we get £22,950 from the board for the FA Cup progression, which is awesome stuff. But the final matchup of the episode is going to be another game in the Football League 1. It is away from home against Port Vale. This is a game that we should definitely be winning. Port Vale are a little bit down in the table, and we are obviously very high up. As you'll see in a tick, we are sitting in 4th position, I believe. So hopefully we can get the victory here and get 3 more points. So yes, we are in 4th position with 2 games in hand over Bristol and Leighton, which is definitely going to become very valuable as the season goes on, and hopefully we can pile up the points and do a bit like what Man City did, just stay in the mid-table, or not mid-table, like in the top of the table for the whole season, but not first. And then once the games in hand come in handy, we can just push straight up the table and win the league. But in the 80th minute, it is Diko on the ball here. The Frenchman getting past the 8, or at least he's trying to, and he does it successfully with his pace and strength. He's going to whip it into the box here to Bennett, who has absolutely awesome space and an awesome header to give us a 2-0 advantage. And the 16-year-old is having a great season, absolutely demolishing all the clubs around the league. But in the 86th minute, it is Taylor here getting a consolation goal there for Port Vale. A little bit of hope left for them, but of course it is going to be wiped out as we go ultra defensive and hold on to the lead. Getting a 2-1 victory over Port Vale to get 3 more very valuable competition points in this Empower League, or Empower League 1 Championship, whatever it's called, season. And wrapping up the episode, we are sitting in 4th position, closing in on Bristol City and the top 2 sides. But lads, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave a like on the video. Follow me on Twitter at JaredHD. Make sure you drop a sub if you are new around here. But most importantly, lads, have an absolutely awesome day. It's been Jared HD here. I'm out. Peace.